Hey guys, just a quick update before I get into the main subject of this video, but I will be starting to upload videos on a more regular basis. I've just been really busy at the moment, and I think I have a game that would be a good idea for my first Let's Play on this channel, and I'm just going to surprise y'all with that. I won't tell you what it is, but yeah, I think it'll be really fun, so we'll see how that goes. I should have my first video of that probably uploaded on Friday at the latest. It would probably be the date for that, but yeah, so that now that's out of the way, the main subject of this video is going to be my thoughts on the PlayStation 4. Now I assume all of you saw the PlayStation press conference that was held on the, when was it, 21st I think, but if you didn't, I'll leave a link to that in the description down below. But yeah, and they didn't actually show the console at the event, and everybody's making a big fuss about that. They're like, oh my god, there's no console. Well, to be honest, that's not really that big of a deal for me. I prefer function over form, so I don't really care what the console itself looks like as long as it works. And when Sony does release the PlayStation 4, which the going theory is around mid-November, I think. Usually when Call of Duty games come out, I think is when they'll probably release it. But when they finally do release it, I don't think they're going to make the same mistake they did with the PlayStation 3. I don't think it's going to be $600. I think it'll probably be around $400 to $450 for the basic model, maybe a little more for the higher end, larger storage model. So that means it will be relatively inexpensive, because that amount of money in today's dollars will be a lot less than it was when the PlayStation 3 came out in 2006. So it shouldn't be too bad, and I definitely will be getting it probably when it releases. And the games for it look great. I'm really excited about Watch Dogs. That looks like an amazing game. Knack, they showed that off. That's not, it doesn't seem like that would really be my thing. They also showed off Drive Club, which looks a lot like a Gran Turismo game, but I still am a big fan of the Gran Turismo series, so I don't know if I could drop Gran Turismo for that game, but I'm sure it'll still be great nonetheless. And another game I'm really excited for is Killzone Shadowfall. That looked like an amazing game, and I've really been a big fan of the Killzone series ever since the first on PS2, and I've always loved it, and I think that'll be great. I'm sure it will, and it looked amazing. And they showed off that weird clay creation game by Media Molecule, the makers of Little Big Planet, and I don't know how that will work out really. I've never been a really big fan of the PlayStation Move or any kind of motion control. I guess you can call me an old school gamer. I would just prefer to have a console controller in my hand and play just sitting down and just doing that rather than flailing my arms all over the place. But so yeah, there was that. I can't really remember what other games they showed off, but and about the pricing of those games, there is a link on Amazon for Watch Dogs for the PlayStation 4. I'll leave a link to that down in the description. But it says that it'll be $99.99, but I don't think that'll be the case. I think that's more of a placeholder price, so that when the game actually does come out, they won't have a low price there, and if it's higher than that price, people will be like, well, Amazon says it's this price, I want it for this price, you know. So I think that's just more of a placeholder price than anything. I don't think it'll be that expensive, because if games are, there will be a very big decrease in new game purchases. But if some of the rumors are true, and Sony and Microsoft are both pushing for this whole no used games thing, and new games cost $100 and you can't play used games on the console, then, well, I think those two companies would really shoot themselves in the foot. And to be honest, I'll probably just go out and buy a Wii U if that were the case. But yeah, so I don't think that they would be that stupid. And so yeah, I'm really excited for the PlayStation 4, but that's not to say that the Xbox 720 or whatever they decide to call it is going to be bad. I'm sure it'll be a fantastic console, and I'm sure a lot of people will buy it. But I just grew up on PlayStation. That's what I'm comfortable with. I feel the controller feels better to me, and I just can relate more to the PlayStation. That's not saying that any other consoles are bad, but yeah, that's just the one I prefer. So I probably will be getting the PlayStation 4, and I hope that they've got a lot of other good games. There's a lot of other series that I would like to see continue on the PlayStation 4, and I'm sure that they will, because they're a really great series, like Metal Gear Solid. I'm looking forward to a Metal Gear Solid 5 whenever they decide to do that after Ground Zeroes, I'm assuming. So yeah, that's great. So yeah, it looks like this gameplay right here is about to end, so I'll leave all the links to all the trailers and the PlayStation conference in the description. And so yeah, and I had some Black Ops 2 here running in the background, which is ended now. Well, we won 2-0, and there you go, 50-3. So that's it from me, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.